Welcome back to West Texas View.
Welcome back, and Lawanna Lambert is here from the tourism arm of the Odessa Chamber of Commerce, and her enthusiasm sells me right now. I'm ready to bring a conference to Odessa, but let's talk about tourism in general.
Okay.
And where do you get some of your money?
Got it.
Because that, until the state made that, each town just kind of limped along, and then all of a sudden they had the funds to go out and become a real recruiter of whatever it was.
Right, bring it all in. We are funded by the hotel occupancy tax. A term that you hear a lot in our little section of the chamber is heads and beds. The more people stay in our hotel, the more revenue comes in, and there is a tax. City tax on that is 7%. And county tax is 2% on the hotel occupancy tax. And so that's where our dollars come from. So once that comes into the city, of course, we apply for our budget and we go from there. So that is how we are funded.
And when the state legislature made that law, they said it has to be, that state tax for hotels has to be directly related, tied to enticing tourism for the state of Texas.
Right.
And one of the things that included in this is whether it's paving the streets right up to the new Civic Center, or putting lights around some facility that the tourists use. So it has to, you have to be able to tie those dollars to tourists. Okay, now let's talk about tourism.
Tourism's fun. You know, we did a tour not too long ago, a FAM tour from TTIA, which is the Texas Travel Industry Association. They get a group of people together from all of your travel centers and from TxDOT, and they all get together. They meet in a place, get on a bus, and they tour. These people will then, once they do their tour and they visited so many cities, then they go back and they take it, and then it spreads. And they say, oh, wow. And each tour, you know, from all the travel centers, they say, hey, look, Odessa's a great place to go. Odessa's a great place to be. And we did this tour not too long ago. It was fabulous. They chose our area. One of the comments that I heard that was just fabulous, we're on a bus, we're traveling up Grant Street, and she's like, this is a taste of nostalgia. Who knew this was in Odessa? And it's like, wow, how incredible to hear that.
And it made you look at your town through a new perspective.
Absolutely it does. Absolutely it does. You know, a growing town, things changing, you're looking, you know, for upgrades, improvements, and, you know, just bringing up to certain times. You know, you look at your age and your generations. But to hear that, oh, I like this, that is sweet. That's what you want people to hear. That's what you do. Another aspect, something that I enjoy, is in May is National Tourism Week. It's usually that first week in May. We work hard to bring people in. We get with our hotels, we do ads, we do signs, we take gifts to the hotel to give to the guests, you know, little hand sanitizers or lip balms or whatever we come up with. We even worked with the restaurants last year and gave them pins with Odessa CVB on them, you know, so that when you go sign your little receipt, when you get ready to leave, if they happen to keep the pin, that's great, because now they have our website and they can call us and say, hey, I want to come back. Your town is fabulous. Let's, you know, let's go back and see it.
We may want to bring a conference there.
Let's bring a conference. Let's bring, you know, let's take our whole class reunions too. You know, I mean, just all kinds of just fun stuff. People come here to see.
But one of the things that I'm really, really impressed with is the brochures that you have. The colorful, informative brochures. And so when a tourist gets this, or a visitor to our city gets this, then likely they're to say, you know, we need to stay another day here.
Absolutely. Look at all the stuff we can do. Who knew this was here? This is great. And look at all that's going on. One of the things I like is that we constantly have something going on. You know, annual events. You have your car shows. You have the Sand Hills Rodeo, which is coming up. You have just so many different things. There's always something going on. So whenever you travel here, there's something to see. There's something to do. There's a concert at the Wagner. There's something. We're a very family-friendly town. There's plenty to do.
And one of the things that I think that people have such a misconception about is that we're so culturally starved out here, and yet when they come here they say, wow, you've got a replica of the Globe Theater, you've got all of these institutions of higher education,
Right.
you've got this beautiful performing arts center, and they just go away just shaking their heads. I thought that was just an oil patch out there.
Absolutely. You know, one of our ad campaigns from years ago, probably when I was still not knowing what a CVB was,
Yeah.
was the city of contrast. And Odessa is a city of contrast. We do have an incredible amount of culture here, from food to arts. We have some incredible artists. Look around at the jackrabbits all over the place. Those are local artists that paint those. That was a neat campaign that we did also to kind of bring people in and heighten some awareness. We have the musicians. We have just a little bit of everything. And the city of contrast with that, there was a logo that involved what's called a wrenchulin. So it's like a violin, and the top of it, where the frets are, was actually a wrench, like an oil-filled big wrench. And so it kind of shows we are so well-rounded culturally, and just such a great place to, everybody can find something. It's something to...
And one of the interesting things when you look at the city of contrast that you're talking about is that the people are so friendly, but they're also rugged individualists. And so you've got these people that draw people. When they meet our people, they love us.
They love us. They want to come back. I just can't believe how nice those people were.
know,
She asked me how I was doing today. You get a lot of that.
That's right.
That's
right.
incredible.
Well, tell us how you think. Well, we're going to have to save that question till the next segment because we're about to take a break. But we've talked about tourism. We've talked specifically about conventions and conferences and the sales tax. But when we come back, I want you to talk about how Odessa stands out from all other cities.
Got it.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute and finish this conversation.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.